Good morning for all of you that are watching. This is Ann Kennedy, our new swim coach. She was new last year. Morning, Ann. How are you?
Hello, Miss Emma. I'm doing great.
So I'm just going to ask you a few questions so that our audience can get to know you a little better.
Okay.
The first question is, this will be your second year coaching at Kent Denver. What brought you here?
Timing, if I have to answer, timing for just moving to Denver and kind of stopped doing the corporate thing and wanted to do something that I actually really enjoyed. And so I'm looking around for swim coaching jobs and saw Kent Denver. I didn't know anybody there. And when I got there, I met you and Stephanie and Richard and Todd and, of course, Scott Yates. And it was like so easy to kind of fit into the group. So the athletic department actually kind of helped me make that decision because I thought I can absolutely work with this group of people before I met anybody else.
Yeah, and you had an awesome season. I know a few people broke some records. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. Yeah, Jolie Kim broke her own record, excuse me, and then as well as another record that, she'd been going after for the 100 fly, 100 free. But the biggest record broken was our 400 free relay. They were sort of saying, coach, that time we did last year, there's no way we can do that. And I said, yeah, there's a way. And just strategize for it. And sure enough, at state meet, they brought it home. Even though there was a second place on that, they won. They won their best times, their best personal splits. It really was, it was an amazing event to watch. All of them were, but this one was especially awesome.
That's awesome. And how was your overall season?
Really very good. We had 6 seniors, which was kind of hard because then it was my first year with them and then they were gone. And two of them were divers and we already missed them, but we do have another freshman diver who's now a sophomore and another diver coming on. So that's good backfill. Um, and yeah, it worked out all of us being new, even you and your job and Coach Elisa and myself, the parents, the swimmers, the captains, they made it a wonderful, wonderful year.
Yeah, it was really fun.
We miss you.
I know. So, what is your favorite event at a swim meet to swim, and which is your favorite event to watch?
Hmm. My favorite event to swim is the 200 IM. Because it's just one variety, and if you're strong in three, at least three of the strokes, it goes pretty well for you. So I like the 200 IM. The one I love to watch is the 50 freestyle. Everything about that race is not only so fast, but the nuance of the start and the turn and the kick and the finish. Like you can, it is all prescriptive.
Yeah,
Any one of those four things can be the difference of a zero point zero 0.01 win and a zero point zero 0.01 loss. And it's just fast and furious and very, very technical. And I
yeah.
like that one.
Wow. So, are you still competing?
I haven't really competed since 2011. I still stay in the water to splash around. I'll be invited to swim in a triathlon's, part to do the swim part. So you've got to keep a base. But competitively, I have not been in the water like at the national level since 2011.
And what were you swimming at the national level?
I swam the 200 IM, 100 fly, 50 fly, and I was on two relays. The fun thing about that is it was the Olympic trial swim pool in Omaha, and they had the Masters national event in the same pool. So I was thinking that maybe a little bit of that would rub off on me, and I would swim like an Olympian, but much older.
That's pretty cool, though.
It was amazing.
Okay, so my last question is, who's your all-time favorite swimmer?
Ah, can I answer two?
Okay, yes.
Okay, thank you. Because one of them has to do with 2012 when I was there at the trials
Yeah.
before we swam. There was a gal, Dara Torres, who ended up, she was like the talk of the meet, and I didn't really know who she was, but she was 41 years old and had a comeback to be on the Olympic team for like her sixth time. So she swam the 50 free and didn't end up making the Olympics. But that said, she had had a baby 16 months earlier. she was the most decorated female swimmer in terms of 5 Olympics. And again, like I said, this would have been her sixth, but just 41, I like, are you kidding me? On the, you know, just fast. So she would be my female best swimmer. And of course, I would be remiss if I didn't mention Michael Phelps, the most decorated Olympian ever with 28 something medals, and lots of them were from individual events. And, you know, he just happened to be a swimmer. So I like that part.
Yeah. Wow. I like Michael Phelps too. He's
Yeah.
a
Yeah. I mean, for a local hero, we got to give props to Missy Franklin too.
yes, yes, of course, of course. Um, what is your season gonna look like? Do you know yet?
Yeah, we're having another meeting this week with CHASA, and we just got another note from Justin Saylor. We are planning on January 25th for start date. I'm going to try to do some optional workouts ahead of time, and I'm working with Jeff on that, like hopefully even in person, dryland, if you will. And then the season goes through March 6th. So it's a little shorter, but all in, we're just happy to have a season. So I know we're looking forward to it, and I can't even believe like the month is here. We
I
usually
know.
start in November, and here we are. We're
Oh,
going.
what a strange year.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for meeting with me and
Yep.
letting everyone get to know you a little more. So thank you so much.
Yep. Always, as always, Emma. It's great to talk to you and see you.
Of course.